Hello everyone, welcome back to Silent Hill F. So let's continue where we left off. I think it's this save file. Yeah. Alright. The stream yesterday or last night uploaded properly, so that's a good thing. It's also a strange thing because it uploaded properly. I don't know why the other times it didn't upload properly, so beats me. Okay, let's take a Higashi because there will be a chase sequence. If there's a chase sequence, let's get the Higashi.
No!
I could use the horse charm, but I think because I have a lot of Higashis, I'm just going to use it. The Higashi is so good, right? Just having infinite stamina. I would just lock the gates.
I need a break.
Alright, that guy almost got me. That's really annoying. That's really scary, actually. Well, I didn't really need the Higashi, but I had to make sure of it.
Is it finally over? That stuff from before. Where did it go?
There's nothing here. We can't really go anywhere. Yeah, it's pretty much, that's it. Look how much stamina the crowbar takes. It's insane, right? Yeah, it's way too much stamina. No, we're not gonna offer anything. Let's go up here.
Is this Sakuga's old shrine?
Research Journal Photo 4. Regarding the legend of the Sacred Sword, the defeated soldiers needed a place they could hide to escape persecution by the enemy army. They were unable to engage with anyone from surrounding settlements, so there was no way for them to purchase new goods. This forced them to make do with what they already had and led to a culture where tools were used for as long as possible. The act of treating old tools with respect and reusing broken or unwanted ones was seen as a virtue and called kisu. It was thought that when a tool reached the end of its lifespan and was laid to rest, then both the tool and the god to whom it offered would be pleased. Clearly a tradition born of necessity in a hidden village of defeated soldiers.
I heard it used to do very well, but that people stopped visiting it after the fire.
Divine water?
Why would someone put this here? This is the divine tree Ojizo-san. Someone put a shawl on it.
You can see there's three of them that's being active, so we need two more. Regarding the legend of the Sacred Sword, it is said that Ibusukako was a hidden village that once served as a refuge for defeated soldiers of the Tara clan. Unfortunately, evidence to support this tale has yet to be found. Still, Ibusukako shares many cultural similarities with those of other hidden villages, and it is my belief that this tale is true. According to other local legends, the soldiers who fled here vowed to exact revenge upon the Minamoto clan and restore the Tara clan to its former glory. Upon swearing this oath, they buried the sword of their deceased leader at the base of the great tree that serves to protect this land. It'd be a historical breakthrough if we could find that sword. Okay. Chocolate. I don't think there is much combat here, so I don't think I'll need some of the resources. So I can maybe just offer to the shrine. I don't want to have too much resources. Having some resources is nice, but it's not necessary to have too much. Okay. No, wrong way, wrong way. It's this way. Okay, so we have to get to Shu's house, or Shu's home. Okay, there's a statue here. You can see it from the journal, The Legend of the Sacred Sword. Yeah, the picture looks like this, right? Like these two trees, see? The character for high, fire can be faintly seen etched into the stone base. Oh, where was that? I found a damaged Ojinzu-san in the mountains. The character for Hi-Fi can be faintly seen etched into the stone base. I wonder what would happen if I offer something that relates to that character. I think there was something in the secret hideout Shu and I used. Okay, so we have to go to
So it leads here.
Shu's home.
Shu! Partner! It's me!
Cool. Cracked hibachi brazier. This brazier was filled with charcoal to help stay warm until the large crack put an end to that. Okay, we know where exactly we have to put that. Okay, we made the offering. My ear was met with a soothing chime of bells upon offering the item. This should do. Red capsule. Now, let's take this.
Thanks for everything. I'll do this without you. I'll be fine. On my own.
Letter to my partner. Hey there, partner. We made it out of some pretty vicious battles together, huh? Even had to part ways with our fair share of comrades on the battlefield. I just never thought we'd have to part ways too. But at least ours won't be a goodbye through death on the battlefield. From now on, you can't ask for anything from me, okay? 'Cause it's not like I can expect your help anymore. You have to look after yourself now. I won't be there to drag you to safety when you fall. But whenever we go and no matter what we do, we will always be a part of the Space Army and we will always be partners. Got it? Thanks for everything, Hinako Shu. Front door key to Shu's house. The key to Shu's house looks like it's been left there, stained with dirt from Shu's long days of growing herbs.
Shoo.
See, the red herbs would disappear, or the red capsules would disappear.
I guess I'll wait for the two of them inside the house.
Let's read some of the stories. Iwari Shu. Shu's been my best friend since forever. He's my partner. We've been having play dates for as long as I can remember. When we play make-believe Space Wars, we'd call each other partner. And for some reason, it's just kind of stuck. Kids of the Shuwa era tend to look down on the other sex, but never Shu. When I rebelled against my parents because they told me to act like a girl, he was the one who understood my feeling the most and stood by me. Shu's always had a vast knowledge of plants and flowers, so his nickname came to be Professor Horticulture. He has so many aspirations for his future. He wants to be a gardener, herbalist, Matsutake farmer, which is a mushroom, and a member of the Space Army. Shu comes from a long line of pharmacists, with his grandmother still working as one. Following the war, a town doctor was finally able to open an actual practice. Before that, the Iwaris were said to have been standing in doctors. As Shu was a grandmother's boy, he spent a lot of time learning about various types of plants, flowers, and medicinal herbs that seemed to have sparked his interest in medicine, which eventually led to him learning first aid. It seems that he was interested in learning first aid because of his family lineage as pharmacist and to fulfill his duty of being a member of the Space Army. Shu's knowledge of medicine rivals that of a veteran pharmacist, from ingredients, efficacy, to the medicine that best matches your body, your name, and he will be able to tell you. You can consult him with all those pains that come with growing up, like headaches to acne, and just like that, he will recommend you medicine and also give you advice on daily style choices. Rumor got around that listening to Shu's advice really does make acne go away, and now he's really popular with the girls. I suffer from frequent headaches, so Shu gets me medicine based on my symptoms, and it really helps out. Hence the red capsule. Yeah.
Shu, Wrinkle. Shu! afraid. Okay. I may not see you here. But I feel that you are with me. I will do what I must to be the perfect person for you.
Okay, we don't need to go through the sequence where Hinako transforms.
I was lost for the longest time. But I am now more certain of my path.
Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. Solemn letter. Hold the spread of corruption from the mortal world on thy hand and cleanse it to a silver and noble sheen. Rejoice, Hinako, and be welcome. Solemn letter. We stand the ceremony of welcome, and Hinako shall be born anew with blinding beauty. Ancestral spirits of the Tsunaki, who by order of the Kuzu no Miya in heaven's benedicts dwell, offer unto Hinako thy words of celebration, for she has completed this ritual. Okay, we can hear another crazy guy around the corner. Kuzu tea. Okay. The most important thing is try not to fight too many enemies at the same time. Let's put the Yokan here. Because if you fight too many enemies at the same time, that's a good way to get in trouble. You want to minimize how many enemies you challenge at once. Okay, if I need to use the divine water, I will use it. Otherwise, I'm not going to touch it. There's some offering you can get here. You know where the places... So the places where you go for the ritual, you can get like offerings and things like that. So we're gonna go explore those areas. I'm not gonna use the, what do you call it? I'm not gonna use the beast mode. You can use the beast mode later on. It's actually very important. There's an area that we have to sort of use a beast mode. That's the area we're going to use it in.
It's so majestic, this place.
don't think there's any items here. Yeah, there is nothing here. Might as well use it. Okay, we'll go there later. There's other places that we need to go first.
Die.
Have we been here already? No, I don't think so. There's one more that we have to go to. One more. And then we can proceed. So this area is actually extraordinarily important because it determines what ending you're going to get. There are two endings you can get. I'm still not sure whether I should get the Sacred Sword or not, but I think I'll probably go get the Sacred Sword because I haven't gotten the Sacred Sword before. You can still get the ending without getting the Sacred Sword, but Interesting. I thought all of them have been defeated, but clearly I was wrong. Alright. So that's the last area we have to check. I think. I'm just checking if there are more enemies I can defeat. Cool. Okay. So we have to transform here to beast mode because there are lots of strong enemies here. Okay, so all right, hold on. We defeated them pretty easily. The new right arm I was granted by the ritual. It still feels somewhat stiff when I try using it, but I must learn how. Yeah, it's infinite durability. Antique comb. Dirty drawstring bag. A dirty drawstring bag covered in red and blood stains. It's kind of sticky, but might still come in handy. Ugh, that just sounds wrong. Divine water. A rare. Okay, let's go and save the game because the next area is very important. Whether we get the puzzle in the next area or not is something pretty crucial. And if we don't do it properly, then we can sort of mess up. Okay, we do have fair amount of faith, so we don't need to worry about stat upgrades for the moment. I think I'll be able to beat Wrinkle on the default stat. I don't know whether I would get charm upgrades. Wrinkle is pretty difficult as a boss, but Wrinkle is not impossible as a boss. Yeah, she's pretty difficult if you don't have upgrades. If you have extra charm slots, I can beat her without too much of a problem. Maybe I'll do some practice and then try it on the default stat. The rabbit charm is really good though against Wrinkle, and the suzerain charm. Try carcass. Okay, so this area is very important. It's a completely new area. The Hermitage of Crimson Water. It's totally brand new area. Crazy. It's also an area that's bigger than you think. And it's really cool. Mandate of the clown, and yet our mortal world is ever changing. The age of gods has passed, and the powers of heaven have weathered. Such a living sacrifice may no longer suffice to quell the wrath of the deep. So our ancestors saw fit to place a seal of immense power upon the being below. Upon the water they set a great stone. Now the being remains sealed away, unable to break free of its prison. However, earth cannot endure forever against the might of water. As its power wanes, the seal shall break. When the wrath rises once more, we shall be powerless to stop it. Pretty cool. Okay. Now, if we pick this up, it pretty much locks us in one ending. Emma, a wooden plaque. Note of caution. Our Agura no Hitosama bestow up onto us the blessing of crimson water. This blessing can be found deep beneath the sacred mountain, where spring water pools to infuse with benson herbs. Its medicinal properties, unlike any other, are the bounty of many moons of steeping. The power imbued to the crimson water shall eradicate even the most wicked evil. But be aware, for its frightful potency makes it unsuitable for all the purification of mortals. Only for the exorcism of ancient evil shall it be used. All right, shall we pick this up? Hoto-sama sitting cross-legged. A medicinal bottle with Hoti-sama, the monk, engraved on it, containing a red liquid. Hoti-sama. According to the writings of the Iwari family, whose members have served the people of Ibasagaka as physicians for generations, only infusions prepared using the traditional method can truly be called Agora no Hito-sama. Anything bearing the name in the modern day is merely snake oil. True infusions are said to be a double-edged sword, both the miraculous elixir, and a dangerous poison. That is, if one harbors any guilt inside their hearts, then not only shall the infusion cleanse you of any evil spirits, but it will also destroy your very self from the inside out. All right. It's an important warning. Mandate of the clan. Upon the rock, our ancestor built a shrine, naming it Heaven's Benediction, so it could serve as a sanctuary for our clan. When Heaven's benediction falls, the wrath of the depths shall rage against the heavens themselves, and both man and land shall face calamity. When that time comes, the glory of the Higa's gods shall wane, heralding to the end of our clan. It is a duty of our family's head to ensure that Heaven's benediction will prosper for generations to come. It is a fate of our family's head that he shall prevent calamity from ever arising. Okay, so this is the water puzzle, the Crimson Water puzzle. He who seeks the crimson water which banishes evil. When the shishi or dashi strikes once, let the bell chime. Thrice shall the bell ring to speak the legend of this land. Trapped under a great stone in the lake's abyss lies a slumbering water dragon, born during the age of the gods and sealed away by our ancestors. Deprived of the water dragon's spirit, the once lush great tree has met a withering fate. Okay, so this puzzle is not that easy to do. So you have to hear that thing strike once. There are different ones. So first of all is the water dragon. Trapped on a great stone in the abyssal lake's abyss lies a water dragon. So it's stone. During the age of the gods, sealed by our ancestor, deprived of the water dragon spirit, a once lush great tree has met a withering fate. Crimson water puzzle. Okay, so we have to ring the bell. So that's water. That's fire. That's tree. I don't know what that is. And that's a mountain, right? That looks like a mountain. I'm not sure it is a mountain, but it looks like a mountain. So, okay. It says, trapped under a great stone in the lake's abyssal lies a slumbering water dragon, born during the age of the gods and sealed away by our ancestors. Okay? So let's wait. You hear that thing? Do. Okay, then we'll ring this bell. Because that's a rock. And then we have to do the water. Okay, then we'll ring the water. Wait. Then we'll win the tree. Okay. And everything turns crimson red. Okay, and Hoti-sama. The last record of a true Agura no Hoti-sama being administered in Ibusagaku was around the time that Sennosuke Shrine's divine tree fell in a lightning strike. According to historical records, it was decided that in order to protect against such misfortune from befalling the shrine again, an Inari statue will be enshrined as a divine object. The Iwari family sprinkled the statue with revered medicine to cleanse it of any impurity. It is said that the Inari statue's bowl miraculously filled with a red liquid, resembling Agura no Hitosama. And ever since, any villager who drank it were cured of their illness. Okay, so everything has turned red. This has turned red as well. I don't think there's anything that you can do here anymore. You can't enter this area adjacent to it. I don't know. There looks like another area adjacent to it. It's kind of blocked off. You see there's an adjacent area to this. I don't know where that is. Yeah, so looks like there's another area there. I don't know if there's a way to get to it. I don't think that there is. Okay, cool. I don't think you need to do anything else as far as I know. I could be completely wrong, so uh
You are breathtaking, Hinako.
okay, I'm not sure what charms I'll use. The gold charm is actually quite useful because you can actually face multiple enemies. So, but I think I'm gonna go with a rabbit charm. Only because I can hammer the Higashi. I have so many Higashis. I might actually try and see if I can. I think I might try practice the Wrinkle boss battle and see how it goes. I'm not entirely sure I want to do it on stream because it might take a couple of tries. Yeah, I'm just thinking, I can easily get past her if I had a full set of charms. If I had the rabbit charm, the suzerain charm, and the swallow charm. But I have never tried it with just one charm. It's going to be pretty difficult. But the rabbit charm is so powerful. It's so insanely powerful. Combined with the... what do you call it? Combined with the Higashi. It's so insanely powerful. Because the negative effect of the rabbit charm is effectively mitigated by the fact that you have infinite stamina. Also, the other day I was looking at the score for the Resident Evil, what do you call it? Resident Evil Mercenaries, and I saw people got like 3 million points, but they have like a combo of 1,000 combos or something like that. I think the score's probably hacked, but I don't really know. I also see some people that has legitimate 150 combos and they've gotten close to 3 million points, like 2.9 million or 2.8 million. I did not know 3 million was the highest points you can get. I did not know there was a limit on the points that you can get. I thought you can get higher, right? But yeah, that's crazy. I don't even know how to get 3 million points. I think for some characters it's possible. But for other characters, I'm not sure how to do it. Like, I don't know how to do it with Leon. I know how to... I think the regular Leon, because he has a sniper rifle, it's probably okay because the sniper is super, super powerful in the mercenaries mode once you know how to use it, right? You don't have weapon spread like the machine gun or something. But I don't know how you do it with, like, characters like Ada Dress, right? Because she has a TMP, and she doesn't have accuracy. And her rifle is actually quite crappy. And you also don't get as much points for when using the rifle. You only get 6,000 points rather than 8,000 bonus points. So that makes a huge difference. I just don't know how you'd be able to do it easily with Ada. Ada's rifle also isn't that good. Like, it's a pretty crappy rifle. It doesn't have that much ammo. It's just not as effective. Anyway, I think that's it. I'm going to see if I can practice the Rinko boss battle and see how it goes. I really don't want to just do it on stream and then die it like 10 times. I'm also trying to see if I keep the stream short, would the stream playback still work okay? So I'll try to see, because the times when the stream playback having problem is when I do very, very long streams, like, you know, more than 3 hours. But YouTube says the stream playback works for up to 6 hours. So I don't really know. It's clearly I'm not being streaming for 6 hours. So anyway, I also tested my internet. Although I upgraded my internet, the upgrade hasn't gone through yet. So I don't know when I actually get the higher speed. But again, it doesn't change the upload speed. It only changes the download speed. So I don't know if that's going to make any difference. I'm still not sure if it's an internet speed problem. Anyway, that's it for today. Thanks everyone for watching. I do appreciate the view. I'm going to practice the Rinko boss battle and then come back streaming again once I'm confident with it. Bye.